Okay, enough of the damn Venusaur. What about Wash Rotom? What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. Now, the gym's here. I finally got Wash Rotom today. We did it earlier in stream, and I've had some time to actually mess around with the Wash Rotom. This is the deck that I'm running, and I want to show you 3 very unique matches with this deck. But before we get into that, I'm still hooked on this summer update, guys. I'm still hooked on these cute figures. I want to solve the case. Who are these figures? I just want to reiterate the text that it says certain cute figures that everyone's talking about will be powered up and arriving soon. Everyone's talking about it. Okay, a lot of people are thinking it's Jirachi, Celebi, Victini, and Fione. I don't know how to pronounce that. But who's talking about them? No one's. Well, I guess a lot of people are talking about them, but nobody was talking about them before. So the fact that it's saying that everyone's talking about, to me, that just means it's something that we have. And then it also says will be powered up. Powered up also to me indicates that it's something that we already have, but it's going to be better. Like the Pikachu uncommon going to the Pikachu rare. Something like that. To me, I don't know. For some reason, I think that it's going to be a figure that we already have, but it's going to be better. But then again, powered up, it could just be like a Manaphy where it buffs your typing plus 30. I'm not sure, but you know these are UX figures. What can they be? I don't believe that they're Celebi and them. I don't know if they're the... I have no idea. That's pissing me off. It's really frustrating me. But yeah, enough of that. If you guys have any concrete evidence other than the Victini and all of them that we've previously mentioned, please let me know in the comments below what you think it is. All right, let's jump into these matches. The first match, actually, hold on. I'll explain it once we get into it. All right, guys, we are back, and this first match, I know at the beginning of this video, I said enough with the damn Venusaur. Well, we are actually going up against a Venusaur, going up against Aqua City. Now, earlier in my stream, I think it was Bill. Bill shared a match with me of him going against Mega Venusaur. Because that's the talk. How do you deal with the Mega Venusaur? Well, you just go straight after it. You attack it, and you try to get that thing off of the board ASAP. So take a look at my opponent. He does have the 3 main things. He's got the Shaman, the Coco, and the Venusaur. But then he's also got the Spiritomb, which is kind of odd. And then he also has the Feebas, which is kind of odd. And then the Lucario, which is okay. And he's got the Recycle, Mega Venusaur. Let's take a look. Let's see how this match... Okay, actually, we're going to talk about this deck that I'm running right here. We have the Manaphy. We have the Coco. This is to buff the Rotom. The Wash Rotom. So my Wash Rotom's not hitting for 110, 170. And the reason why we're having the regular Rotom into the Wash Rotom is because of it changing all of the Pokemon to water typing for 9 turns. I'm running the double max revive, the switch, because we have the Tapu Fini. And we're also running just the straight Milotic. We don't need the Feebas because I need some sort of hitter. Well, I have these 2 beaters. And Kyogre's kind of just... He's kind of inconsistent. And I'd like the Milotic to either confuse them or confuse myself. So I'm guaranteed for at least a solid 180-ish 4. So we're going to go. I'm going to open up with Coco. He counters me with Coco. Then I'm going to bring on my Tapu Fini. And it's just a normal setup. I got to counter this Lucario with the Milotic because it has a lot of blue. But now we're going to bring this Manaphy. Oh, no, we're going to bring the Rotom on. And then we'll bring the Manaphy on. And now pretty much if the Feebas attacks me, he is dead. He is going to switch. And he is going to attack my poor little Rotom. And then my Rotom does spin the white. Actually, we're going to stop and talk about it real quick. So the cheat that I'm trying to get here is when I evolve, everything turns into water. I'm going to have the Aquasphere on. So if I move over and I'm next to figures, I'm going to have 3 MP because everything is water and I can go through everything. So the cheese is to get something around the entry point and then have the opponents attack my Manaphy. So the Manaphy can hopefully land the Manaphy songs, and it pulls whatever is guarding the entry point or the goal off, and then me capping the goal. That's the idea behind the cheese. Wrong side. Just so you guys know. But yeah, my poor Rotom, he is now cursed. But I'm going to pull the Aqua Sphere. My Rotom is in no trouble right now. The opponent is going to DC, and he's desperate. He just wants to get that Venusor on. And I don't agree with going Coco into Coco. If you guys are doing that cheese, I don't think the Coco into Coco is really good just because of the blue. And I do hit my melee, but he does not hit his. But we are going to immediately get rid of this. But I'm scared. I'm like, oh no, please don't attack my opponent. Gold blocks here. I don't know. I probably would have just went Mega Lucario and risked it just to banish this thing, but no, that's probably the right play to make, is to gold block. So here, the plan is I'm trying to get something up here, and then I'm gonna try to get my Manaphy over here once I do the plate, and then I would try to bait the opponent into attacking me with his Feebas, and then me landing the Manaphy Song. But my opponent makes a great play, and he max revives and takes out my poor little Tapu Fini, and I'm like, well, that ruins that plan. But I do have the double max on this deck, so I'm going to max revive because there isn't really anything else I want to do on the right side. So I kind of bait him. I'm like, come after me, let's go. He doesn't want to. He's going to back off, so I'm like, all right, so I'm going to move forward because remember, the original plan was to get the Manaphy over here. Man, I need to breathe. That was rough. But the opponent attacks my Primal Kyogre, and I was like, oh, okay, I know what he's going to do. He's just going to keep trying until he gets the Melee Witch, and he attacks my Coco, which I said I don't agree with, but he gets it. He gets it, and he puts on the Venusaur, and I'm like, I got the DC. You guys know exactly what I'm going to do. We go straight after him and pony up Venusaur. GG boys. He ain't doing any of that to me, and he is gone, and we do not even have to worry about this cheese, and it felt so good. So I'm gonna block this off because I know he has the Mega Lucario, and he goes back, and I make a huge mistake here. I was like, no, why did I do that? Now he's gonna Mega, and now I'm in trouble. GG boys to my Rotom. How am I gonna get the Wash Rotom off the board? He comes at me, he attacks my Rotom, and I'm like, well, great. However, I do hit the dodge. I'm like, let's go. All I gotta do is surround with Coco the following turn, but yeah, guess what? I missed that play, and I Wash Rotom to eliminate that curse, and I stay there. But fortunately for me, my opponent did not see the surround. I'm like, oh, thank God, we can now surround, and that is GG boys to this Lucario. So he's going to attack with his Feebas. He's going to get his my low tick on the board, which is good because he's gonna need a beater. He doesn't have one right now. He's going to need a beater, and now he has one, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no, we gotta somehow survive here. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna take the entry point. No, I come here with my Wash Rotom. He attacks, and I'm like, oh no, and I hit the Hydro Pump, but he's got the one chain, and he gets rid of my Wash Rotom. But the good thing is I do have, like I said, the double max. The double miss. How unfortunate. I think, no, do I max? Yeah, okay, do max here. And because my Wash Rotom is on the board, I can move through water figures. And wow, feels bad, man. It feels so bad. Feels bad. I think I win this roll. Yeah, I win this roll. I'm like, wow, back to back, like misses. I feel like a dick. Like I really do. But he's gonna bring on his Lucario. But things are looking pretty good for me. All I gotta do is survive a couple rolls, and even if my Manaphy does die. He has a lot of backup. I have a lot of insureds surrounding him. So I'm gonna move up my low tick. And now what I want to do is I want to collapse on this Lucario, and I want to surround this Lucario because this poor Spiritomb has 0 MP, so he can't do anything. He attacks, and I make a mistake here. I moved right next to the well, I guess this is the only thing I really could have done. But I hit the Melee Wish. I'm like, okay, that's good. But now what we can do is we can surround the Lucario. And now we can take the entry point, and there's nothing he can do. He can't come onto the board. He's going to recycle his plate, which is fine. Doesn't have the long throw. I'm going to take the entry point. And if he comes on the board, he is gone, and he's going to pull the switch. And at that time, the time has run out, and that is GG boys to Aqua City. But moral of the game, moral of the duel, get rid of that Venusaur. In the match that I saw with Bill, he attacked into that Venusaur. They brought him back with like max revive and recycle. He lost his, I think it was a Mega Sceptile, but then he gets back on the board, and he goes after him again. He eliminated him twice, so, I mean, it was a really good match. I'll have to run it back for you guys. But give me 1 second while we get into game number 2. All right, guys, we are back with game number 2, and this comes from our one and only friend, the Triple G, Mr. Giggity Gaming. And this was actually in league. We fortunately somehow matched up with each other, and he's running the triple Laurenti, so you know this deck is going to be hitting super hard. I don't even really remember much of how this went, but he's going to bring on that Laurenti, and I'm like, I need to go right after this Laurenti. We need to confuse it so it doesn't get the plus 30. We don't want him to get plus 30. We're going to have to settle for plus 60. So we get the blues pulse. I'm like, all right, that's one Laurenti that we do not have to worry about. And now it's just all about setting up now. So let's see. Bring on the Manaphy. He brings out the Sceptile. I think a counter with the Primal. He's going to bring up the Venusaur. I don't want that Venusaur cheese, so we're going to have to come right after him. I think I put Coco here. Yeah, this was a very bad play on my part because I totally forgot about what Venusaur can do. But I do hit the melee, and I'm like, all right, well, see you later. GG boys to you. So it looks like Mr. Gigs here is going to cover up, and I'm going to continue setting up my defenses by putting the Rotom there. And now I'm just going to get rid of this thing. I'm like, this thing is like, he's on the board. He's confused. He's useless. He's in my way, and he's annoying. Let's get him out. I don't know how many max revives he has. Oh, he doesn't. He only has the Sceptile. Just going straight after it. And I was like, what are you doing? You're going to attack my Primal. That's bad. But he didn't. And he went for after my Coco. And I was like, no, I don't. Why would you do that? Why would you attack my Coco? Coco, survive, please. No, Coco's not surviving. And I think it's hitting for a whopping 212 damage. That is absolutely scary. Do I max? Yeah, max revive. Why did I max revive? Where am I putting him? Right there? Why? Why not just advance with my low tick so I can confuse more? I don't know what I was doing there. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was doing there. That was dumb. Why? That was dumb. 262. That is absolutely insane. That was stupid. What a waste. I really don't. I really don't know why I did that. But I'm gonna go after here. I'm gonna try and get some pony wishes, because I don't want these Laurentis. I mean, isn't Showtime? Aren't you running these Laurentis and they're scary and I don't like them? So now we're gonna go after this Laurentis and hopefully we get the blue pulse, but we don't. So I'm just making mistakes after mistakes. I think I have I have two. I have a double max, right? So I'm gonna max revive here. I believe I just put it right next. Oh no, oh yeah, because I have what it can do. Oh, I can't even put it right next to it because I do have the Feeny on the board. But now I'm going to pull the washing machine. What do I do here? Just keep landing the muddy water. I'm still just trying to get the pony. Oh, and then if I do... Oh no, that would have been game. If I would have hit, if he would have hit Manaphy's song, that would have been game because I would have moved the Laurentis because the Laurentis is still a Watermon, and I would have won with the Tapu Fini. I remember that play, and I was like, please, 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 please land. It didn't land, but he attacks me with his Laurentis, and I'm like, let's go. Laurentis is gone. I'm getting a very fortunate roll. We get the muddy water again, but I think he has gold block. Yeah, Giggs has gold block. What does he gold block with? I think it is Sep. No, Laurentis. That 110 though, let's go. Poor Sceptile. Poor Sceptile. Even with the double Laurentis buff, we only outbeat it by 2. But I'm gonna switch here. That was a brilliant play. You know why? Because I want to confuse. My figures. Oh yeah, and Giggs missed the cheese there because Giggs missed the cheese early on because he could have. I mean, I would have went after it with the Tapu Fini, but he didn't see it, and like we're in a good position now. He can't cheese me. I have something that can confuse these two figures. Boom, we do hit the blue pulse. Let's go. And now they're only getting plus, what, 5, 10, 15, 20? Yeah, they're only getting plus 20. Damn, I think he was missing a lot this match. But I get the fortunate roll, and now we are in a great position. But he does have... Did he have long throw? No, I don't think he did have long throw. But we're going to tag. We're going to get rid of this. And I think he still had something up his sleeve here. Nope. Yeah, I do hit the pulse, and that is, I believe that's it, right? Yeah, it's GG boys. You are confused. Bye-bye. So fortunately for us, we are surviving the grass. What should we call the grass decks? Like grass, the Omega grass. I don't know. They just the 200 plus grass. Like they're insane. But okay, this last match, guys, the quad kill what you see in the description or in the title, the quad kill. You guys ready for the quad kill? Give me 1 second. All right, guys, we are back, and this match was very stressful, very long, and pretty much, I don't want to say like a mirror match, but like water versus water. We're watching from our opponent's point of view, Mr. XTJMSSL. I'm not sure what that is, but the good thing is we can both set up here, and at the beginning, the board was pretty much identical in what he was doing and what I was doing. He Aquaspheres, and I Aquasphere, and we start moving towards the goal. Yeah, but while we're doing this, let's take a look at the matchups. He does have a Greninja, and I believe this Greninja went off this match, but I think I'm pretty safe to do my Primal and my Milotic here. His Primal does have the 1 chain on mine, though. And then I bring up my Coco. I don't know why I did that. And I was like, I don't want any part of you, so I'm going to kind of come out of here. And the opponent here DCs with his Greninja. And let me just tell you, my Greninja, okay, I hit for 191. My Greninja can't even hit 1 in a row. Mine's Dodge or Hydro Pump. Just kidding, it really does hit like 1 in a row, that's it. And he gets 4. I'm like so salty there. And fortunately for me, my Feeny does not roll its purple. But I don't want to de-evolve my Primal. And I Wash Machine because I don't want him going after my my Feeny, which I think he would have done. Well, actually, no, he probably wouldn't have. That was actually a waste. That was a waste of the plate because there's no way the opponent would have done that because I would have I had so many things that could cover. So, yeah, that was actually a waste. But I'm going to threaten game here. I'm going to advance. I'm going to threaten game. Then I'm going to take the entry point. No, I'm not. Opponent comes at me. And I'm like, oh, no. All I got to do is survive here because everything is water. So I guess it wasn't necessarily a waste because we did get this Suicune out of it because Coco is a Watermon because of the washing machine. But I think that was actually the last turn. Did he attack? He did attack. I advance. I think he max revives here. Yeah, he does max revive here. Bring on that Suicune. Suicune's kind of good now. I was running Suicune a little bit in my water deck. But then I switch out for Greninja, which I don't know why, because Greninja, you trash. But we going after this. What am I trying to do here? I don't know what I was trying to do. Maybe I was trying to pony up. But that Suicune is missing. I'm like, let's go. I max. I bring on Primal. Let's see. What is my plan? What am I trying to do here? DCs. What's he doing? Going after Primal again. Oh, yeah. Like I said, this Greninja. He only hits it once, but then I hit the Origin Pulse. Like, come on, bro. But I decided here to actually de-evolve. And I'm going to move my Wash Rotom next to the Greninja because I'm going to threaten to surround this Greninja. I'm like, this thing needs to get away from me. But he scoops up. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. Like, really? Like, come on, bro. His Greninja is just going off. He hits it once again. But I get 2 bad rolls. I get a purple and I get a miss. Like, at this point, I was pretty salty. So we're going to bring on this as extra max. And we're going to put him right in front of that Greninja. Yeah, please get away from me. So I'm going to move back. And I'm going to threaten this around onto the Greninja. He's going to back off. I'm going to move forward. And I'm going to attack him. I'm like, we can't miss again. Let's go. There's 1. There's 2. Wow. Okay. Okay. We got to roll. Let's go. Was that me that attacked? I don't think that was me. Maybe it was. No, it was him. Yep. So I'm gonna take the entry point here. He's gonna back off. The opponent's being a little defensive now. So as I start to come up, yeah. See, he's kind of backing off. The good thing is my Rotom is 3 MP and it can move through figures. Every figure except for the Coco. And yeah, I made a huge mistake there. I don't I don't know what I was thinking there. But he lands the pony and I don't think he takes it. He does not take it. He moves back again. And I'm gonna back off. That was actually good. That he moved up the Primal, because now I can threaten this around on the Primal. And now he's gonna back off, and then I can actually move, start advancing with the Rotom. Are you guys ready for it? Are you ready for the quad kill? I'm leaving my Manaphy on the goal by himself. I think he's okay. Let's go. Let's go. I think he chooses not to de-evolve. He chooses not to de-evolve. I don't know why I didn't choose to de-evolve there. But we're going to start attacking because we can. And now he's going to have to be defensive. I think he goal blocks. Yeah, he has to goal block here. So now we can advance with the Coco. Or I did that. Okay, this was a while ago. I don't remember. But he gets the Muddy Water. He pushes me back. Now do I move with Coco? No, he brings on the Greninja. Oh, yeah, because his Manaphy's back on. Or his Feeny. So we have to get rid of this Feeny. This Feeny's a problem. And he surrounds my poor... Oh, dude. He surrounds my poor Wash Rotom. Now I'm going to advance. He can bring on... See, that was good. It was good. Good thing that he did not. But I'm going to pull the switch here. Because we want to confuse this Manaphy is what we want to do. I don't think he has any max revives. He can't go through me. We're going to try and confuse this thing so we can take it out the following turn. And we do. Let's go. This Manaphy is now useless. And Coco here is just hanging on against this this huge threat. Now we attack again. We hit our... Oh, my God. That scared me. I remember that. That actually scared me. But we survive again, and I believe we actually win this roll right here. So now the Tapu Fini is going to be gone. Let's go. Nice cover up with Feebas. And boom. 1, 2, 3. Okay, dude, I just totally lied. That is definitely not a quad kill. I thought that... Whoops, that was a triple kill. But all we got to do is survive here. All we got to do is hit blue, and we hit Mirror Magico, and he hits the dodge. And that is GG, boys. So this deck, Wash Rotom, he's, it's interesting. It's interesting. I still have a lot of testing to do, so we'll probably stream tomorrow. But we're going to cut it there. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, peace.